Hey, it's me, EvilTeuton, and you're watching 5 Days a Stranger. I hope you have 5 days in your busy schedule, and I hope you don't mind being a stranger. If you are a stranger on this channel, well, that's fine, because in that case we're all in the same boat. It's a game about being strange, in a strange environment. And the gentleman thief makes his entrance. So, I've been thinking about this quite some time. First of all, I should say that this is the first game in a series of 4 games in total. And we're going to do all 4 of them, because that's how we roll on this channel. And this is a horror game, which means that it's a little bit tricky. A rather dreadful portrait of a woman, early Victorian style, and I notice a wedding band on her finger. This must be the wife of the mansion's first owner. And so, doing voices for all the characters might harm the overall atmosphere. But then again, I couldn't help it, and so I'm trying to keep the voices. I'm not going to make them overly silly. But I thought of distinct voices for all of them. When I say all, I mean we're dealing with 4 characters that will be speaking consistently. Clarence Defoe was the last owner of the house who recently died, and I think I've just lost whatever sympathy I had for him. So I'm gonna give... The thing is, all of these characters are supposed to be English. Because we are... Oh, okay. Because we are a cat burglar who came to this house, to this manor, which is supposed to be deserted now that the last owner died. And so Trilby tried to take whatever valuables he could grab. What? Oh no! No! Stay away from me! I'm not gonna scream. What got into him? Oh wait. I keep forgetting I'm wearing this thing. But who the hell was that guy? I was under the impression this house was empty. Alright, and so now we're in this deserted manor, but there's another guy here, and I just kind of spoiled that we're going to meet more. But this will only be a spoiler for the first game, because after you've played the first game in this series, you will be familiar with how the basic outline of these... Yeah, you'll be familiar with the basic outline. It's always going to be an isolated environment, and it's always going to be a colorful mix of characters. And one of the strong points of this series is the storytelling, but also the character dynamics. The games were made by a man who goes by Yahtzee on the internet. And yes, he is the same Yahtzee who, for example, the stairs are always tricky. Okay, and yes, he is the same Yahtzee who does Zero Punctuation on The Escapist, if you're familiar with that. But before he did all that, look at this painting, please, and then we are on our merry way. Yeah, but before he did Zero Punctuation, he made games, and he's still making games, I suppose. And so you might be familiar with his work, you might not be. I enjoy these 4 games in particular. He made others, I played them too, but these 4 games, they really hit it home in terms of writing, character dynamics, storytelling. So without me giving you all this information, let's just enjoy the game. In other news, the society world is still shaken by the sudden death of Sir Clarence Defoe. Sir Clarence and his wife Julia were found dead last Thursday in Defoe Manor. Our correspondent Peter Daldry has the report.
It was just 4 weeks ago that this place was a buzz of activity as Sir Clarence Defoe moved in with his new bride, Julia Swanson Defoe. Now, after this shocking tragedy, the place is quiet as the tomb and empty of human life. Sir Clarence had only proven his attachment to the Defoe lineage almost 1 year ago, and since then had been renovating the long-abandoned family mansion in preparation for his marriage. The police have already declared the tragedy as a murder-suicide, although many insisted that Sir Clarence was incapable of such an act. The debate rages on while the fate of the house and family fortunes remains unclear. This is Peter Daltrey, BBC News, Defoe Manor. Thank you, Peter. And I didn't change my voice. Anyway, the TV's glitching out now. So what we're going to do is, I'm going to upload, I'm looking for the hotspot, take the cord. I'm going to upload this first episode and you will tell me if the voices are completely unbearable and horrible. And if you say so, then I'll stop doing them. But if you can stick with it, because there are so many people who have played through these games on YouTube, and I want to try something else. Hey! Oops. It's about time you showed up. I'm sorry. And well, you should be, meh. I've been stuck in this house for days. Where's the way out? I'm sorry, I don't understand. You're the guy who owns this place, right, see? No. Oh. So how'd you get in here? A window on the second floor. Is it still open? No, jammed shut. Damn. Well, looks like the house has a new guest, see? I hope no more turn up, yeah. We've only got 5 chairs. If you'll excuse me, I've got work to do. Yes? Who are you? Oh, I beg your pardon. Harty is the name? Philip Harty. Call me Phil. And you are? Mr. Trilby, I'm afraid you are now a prisoner. Like me, like everyone else in this house. And don't ask me why, but once you get in, the house won't let you leave. I've tried all the doors and windows, none of them open. The garden wall's unclimbable and I can't tunnel under it. But why? Who's keeping us here? Beats the hell out of me. Whoever it is, they will certainly not be safe from my fists once I get out of here, yeah. So if there's something you're not telling me, now would be a good time to get it off your chest, see? I assure you, I'm completely mystified. So, how many more people are in this place? Only 3 more. First is Jim, the youngest. He turned up just after I did. He's a good kid. Second, Simone Taylor. You probably know her off the telly. She's a correspondent for the BBC. She came here to make some kind of documentary, I think, but now she's stuck here with us. Lastly, there's AJ. Skinny bloke with a tash. He won't tell us who he is or where he came from. All I know is that he's been here longer than anyone, nearly a whole week. I think I've already met him. Oh, what a heartwarming story. Anyway, why don't you see if you can track them all down? I'm calling a house meeting in the lounge. Spread the word. I trust you'll enjoy your stay at the Defoe Manor, Mr. Trilby. I still don't understand. Just find the others and tell them to meet up in the lounge. We can discuss things properly then. Alright, so this is all experimental. All of these characters, by the way, remember that his name is Phil Harty. And remember his character model. Because, spoiler, spoiler, it's going to come up in the future. I'm going to remind you. Look at the painting again, and we're off. So yeah, Phil is supposed to be some kind of 40s Bill Hader. You know Bill Hader from Saturday Night Live. If not, he's really, you know, he's great. He's great. And many characters he does on the show sound like this. And Trilby, I don't know, he's just a dark, mysterious
baritone kind of, I don't know. I had nothing particularly in mind. Sir Clarence Defoe, last of the long-running Defoe line, was found dead yesterday in his home. Defoe, 24, was found hanging from a tree in front yard of Defoe Manor. His recent bride, Julia Swanson Defoe, was also found dead in the mansion, apparently stabbed to death. Inspector Jacob Barnes, the officer in charge of the investigation, has closed the case.
There's no mystery here, he said. Defoe killed his wife and then himself. We have already disproved the possibility of a third party.
Sir Clarence's solicitor, Michael Chesham, however, has gone on record questioning the inspector's judgment. The last time I saw Sir Clarence, he was infinitely content. He would have never committed such an act. Plus, there was no suicide note. Yeah, he was kind of the same, but more like the snake from the first Stronghold. Alright. I hope this is going to turn out, because I've already made a recording of this, but then I abandoned it. Take a look at this picture now. And we are off. But I abandoned it because I was afraid that it was too silly. Oh, actually, we don't have to go here yet. There's no need to do that. We're going to go upstairs, and we are going to meet... Who are we going to meet? I mean, I've played this game tons of times, but... As is Let's Play tradition, I'm going to pretend that I didn't. And that will keep you in suspense. At the mercy of my words. And my mouse cursor. Okay, here's Simone. Let's have a go at Simone. Pardon me, madam. What? Oh, hello. Philip mentioned we had a new guest. You're Simone Taylor, right? Yes, you must have seen me on TV. And you are? Trilby. Got a first name? No. Hey, wait a second. Not a cat burglar, Trilby. Oh, wow. I presented a Crime Watch special on you once. Oh man, I wish I had a camera right now. This could be huge. You wouldn't consent to an interview, would you? Madam, even if I did have a sudden retarding brain injury that would cause me to do so, don't you think our apparent imprisonment is a slightly more urgent matter? Well, I admit I thought so the first day I was here, but I've been here 4 days now and I really think I'm learning a lot about this place. If I could just get these infernal doors open. Philip's calling a house meeting in the lounge. Yes, it's so like him to do that when a new face appears. I'll see you later, Mr. Trilby. So you probably noticed that my voice for Trilby and Simone sounds slightly similar, and there's a reason for that, but I'm getting ahead of myself. Spoiler, Trilby is actually Simone. Yeah, how about that plot twist? Bet you didn't see that coming. Because it's not true. I told you I'm not the kind of guy who does that. But I like messing. Messing? Messing, nice. I like messing. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. I like messing. Yeah, oh, it's right. It just sounded strange to me. Messing. Because messing is also a German word for... oh no, it's not copper. But it's a similar metal. I like messing with my viewers. Okay, I'm talking English now. Focus, focus, focus. I'm not sure what to do with myself. Well, that is a problem I don't have, my dear Mr. Trilby. Where's the twig? Let's take this twig. I could have just called it stick, but no. It has to be the twig. Okay, so the tree is making noises, which means we have to talk to it. Is there someone up in the tree? Oh, hi. You're new. Have you come to set us free? No, apparently I'm a prisoner now too. I'm guessing you must be Jim. What are you doing in the tree? I thought I might be able to get over the wall. But the tree's too far. And there's this ravine just outside the wall too. So I understand, yes. Philip wants us all to meet up in a lounge. Oh, okay. I'll head there now then. And that's it. It's time for us to go to the lounge. And when we do that, there's going to be quite a lot of dialogue, which will put an enormous amount of strain on my voice because I have to switch quickly between the voices, but we'll get through it. Let's go. When you arrival has graced us with his presence. I expect there's a lot you want to know. Join the club. So, let me see if I got this clear in my head. You're all trapped in this house by some invisible intelligence. Right. And you can't leave. And as soon as I entered, I became trapped too. Pretty much. Why? Why would anyone want to keep us prisoner here? Maybe they're just lonely. No. If they wanted company, they'd have shown themselves. Maybe they have. Maybe one of us is behind all of this. Oh, don't be silly. Why would any of us want to trap a load of people here and pretend we didn't? I don't know, do I? I don't speak loony, see? We mustn't squabble amongst ourselves. Hampered by paranoia and suspicion, we'd only hinder each other. I suggest we assume for now that we four are all innocent. I agree with that. We five, including AJ. Where is he anyway? I couldn't find him anywhere. I saw him just after I arrived, but he ran away from me. Well, that's odd. Listen, Mr. Trilby. We work as a team in this house. That's how it's been since it started. So, we all have to share information. No secrets. So why did you come to this house? He's a cat burglar. Why do you even have to ask, see? Well, I didn't come here to take part in some bizarre Big Brother event, that's for sure. Is there anything you know about this house that would help? Anything at all? I doubt I know much more than any of you. All I know is the last heir just died and is supposed to be empty. Well, I guess you're not much of a help then. But I suppose an extra pair of hands is always useful. I'm still not completely clear on a few details. Do I get to ask you all some questions now? Sure, just ask us. Just ask any of us whatever you like. And that is it for our first part. We're going to save here. And once again, I'm going to listen to these voices again. Maybe I'll upload it. Maybe this is going to be another scrap project. But yeah, tell me if it's bearable. And I will see you guys next episode when we explore. This is actually a serious game. And I like it a lot. I hope you understand that me doing the voices means no disrespect to this game, but I do think that it's just more fun with voice acting. I don't know. Let me know what you think, and I will see you guys next time.